Breaking news coming in: despite repeated requests and advisories from the government of West Bengal, some externally mobilized communal forces are inciting violence and conspiring to create disorder in various parts of the state. Under the circumstances, left with no other alternative, internet services are being temporarily suspended in districts of Uttar Dinajpur, Malda, Murshidabad, Howrah and parts of 24 North Parganas. Bashirhat and Barasat subdivisions will also see these internet outages. Parts of South 24 Parganas, that is Baroipur and Canning subdivisions, will also see internet blockade. Violent protests on Taki Road in Deganga police station area of North 24 Parganas have also been reported. Our Kolkata Bureau Chief Shaugata Mukhopadhyay now joins us on the phone line. Shaugata, what is the latest update that you have for us?
Well, Edwin, despite the repeated reminders as well as appeals from the West Bengal government, two major reminders and appeals came from Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee herself yesterday. It seems that there have been no let up on the violence that we are witnessing for the last 3 days in West Bengal, in certain pockets of West Bengal, I would say. And these protests are violent in nature, aimed at destroying public property. And this morning at the Bhaluka Road station, under the Harishchandrapur police station area of Malda, the station witnessed rampant violence by the mob which had gathered over there. They had ransacked and gutted the station almost entirely, and also laid siege on the railway tracks. Like you rightly pointed out a short while back, protests were also held at various points of North 24 Parganas district. The nature of the protest was like burning of tires and blocking roads, and several attempts to incite violence over there.
Right.
Police mobilized at these places in huge numbers to bring the rioters under control. What we do know is, like you just pointed out, that several parts of West Bengal, 4 districts in entirety, and 2 districts partially, North and South 24 Parganas in partiality, and Malda, Murshidabad, Howrah, and Uttar Dinajpur would witness internet blockade temporarily to bring the situation under control. That's the information that we are getting from the Bengal government right now. But it seems that despite all these steps, the violence that we are seeing for the last 2 to 3 days now continues to take place in certain pockets of Bengal, and that's a cause of major worry for the Bengal administration.
And Shaugata, what is the Bengal administration doing about this? Because we've already seen this in Assam and Meghalaya. Even though there has been an internet blockade that has been placed in these 2 northeastern states, the violence, the protests, they keep on happening, and not just that. The administration has to, resort to stricter actions to contain these protests. Firings take place, people are being killed. Is Bengal heading that road, or is there a better restraint that is being shown by protesters who are conducting these anti-CAA protests?
Well, Edwin, the protests are mixed in nature. There are pockets where protests are taking place peacefully. I can report to you for certain that for places like Bankura and Asansol today, the Trinamool Congress itself took out protest rallies, protest marches in these areas in the morning, protesting against the Citizenship Amendment Act as well as the impending NRC. There were no major violence reported from that area, although the protest marches led to traffic disruptions in those localities of Asansol and Bankura. But there are again other pockets where the rioters are almost under no control and are running amok. Leading to destruction of public property. We've seen such major large-scale violence happening in parts of Bengal yesterday, and it continues even today, especially in districts of Malda and North 24 Parganas.
Right.
And the police forces have been mobilized in huge numbers, but it seems that despite the police presence, despite the repeated appeals from the administration, there is no let up to these kinds of violences, as a result of which certain drastic steps are being taken by the state administration, and one such step obviously is the temporary disconnection of internet services in these areas. So obviously things look pretty bad at this point in time. It remains to be seen when Mamata Banerjee hits the road tomorrow in Kolkata for her anti-NRC, anti-CAA rally. It remains to be seen what kind of message she gives out. Obviously, she's been talking about protests to be conducted in a peaceful manner, in a democratic way, and not the way these mobsters are running amok, destroying public property and posing danger to even public life.
Shaukat Mukhopadhyay reporting from Kolkata. Thanks a lot for getting us all those updates. And we've been getting many political reactions on the protests and the violence that has been erupting in West Bengal and Northeast. Let's quickly listen into a few of them.
It's a matter of great concern that the entire Northeast has been engulfed, especially the Assam region has been engulfed by violence and other activities which is certainly detrimental to the safety and security of our nation.
भाई ये तो होना था, इसके बारे में चेतना तो पार्लियामेंट के बहस में भी दिया गया सरकार को। पार्लियामेंट में बिल आने से पहले भी कई सारे लोग और हम और हमारी पार्टी बोलते रही कि भाई इसको ले आने की जो कोशिश कर रहे हो इसके बारे में या सोच समझ के लाइए। सभी जो हमारे देश की संवैधानिक व्यवस्था को आज बरकरार रखना चाहते हैं उनके अंदर भी एक गुस्सा पैदा होगी।
You know, the fact is that these people in the government have this nasty habit of demonizing any dissent as anti-national. They have no other recourse. They are not prepared to understand that their decisions are anti-national. They have taken decisions that have undermined our nationhood and our national unity. We have a democratic right to protest. The people in Assam and Bengal have a right to protest. The reaction of the government has been dismaying, to say the least. Innocent civilians are losing their lives.
हम उन सबको अपील करेंगे, आप जरा शांति से घबराइए मत। ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं है जो सॉल्व नहीं हो सकता है डायलॉग के जरिए। आपका क्या कंसर्न है, आप क्या चाहते हैं और कैसे अपनी संस्कृति को इंटैक्ट रखना चाहते हैं, इसके बारे में आप अपना मंतव्य रखिए। जान माल का नुकसान ना करें।
देखिए, जो नागरिकता संशोधनी बिल जो अभी कानून बन गया, ये हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जो इंडिजिनस पीपल है, कम से कम 200 से ज़्यादा ट्राइब्स है वहाँ पे, इसका खिलाफ है, संविधान का खिलाफ है, हमारा मौलिक अधिकार जो दिया हुआ है उसका खिलाफ भी है।